Justin Ross Harris isn't just facing murder charges for leaving his child to die inside that hot car. He could be facing the death penalty if he's convicted.
Earlier today, a grand jury indicted Harris on 8 felonies, including malice murder for the death of his 22-month-old son, little Cooper. Tracy is here in studio tonight with this developing story.
Well, Scott and Stephanie, prosecutors say that indictment speaks for itself. Although we don't know what kind of evidence the grand jury looked at, it was enough to support prosecutors' claims that Justin Ross Harris didn't forget that his son was in the hot car on a summer day, but that he left them there on purpose.
The evidence in this case has led us to this point today. Whether or not it leads us to anyone else remains to be answered.
Prosecuting attorney Vic Reynolds says investigators have enough evidence to support that the death of 22-month-old Cooper Harris was not an accident. A grand jury handed down an 8-count indictment against Justin Ross Harris, including a charge of malice murder. That charge means the state can seek the death penalty against Harris for leaving the boy in a hot car.
I am a little surprised that it was malice murder. That basically means that the grand jury found evidence to support the DA's allegation that he intended to kill Cooper Harris. He meant to do this.
Criminal defense attorney Paige Pate says some felony charges were also included because investigators had evidence that Harris had been sexting girls as young as 17 years old the same day his son died. Pate says that will be used to influence a future jury.
And that's the kind of evidence that would normally drive a jury to find an intent to kill and maybe even justify a death penalty case. People don't like that kind of conduct when your child's dying in the backseat of the car.
But Harris's defense attorney, Max Kilgore, says his client has been victimized by a relentless prosecution, including dozens of theories that keep changing from week to week. Kilgore believes none of it will add up at trial.
The truth is, Cooper's death was a horrible, gut-wrenching accident. It was always an accident.
The district attorney says a decision on whether or not they will ask for the death penalty for Justin Ross Harris would come at or before the arraignment. Harris's wife, Leanna Harris, she has not been charged in the case, but she has hired an attorney.